Hey everybody, it's Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a game called Aurum. Aurum is a game published by Pandasaurus Games, designed by Shrish Bhat. I may have said that incorrectly, I do apologize. Plays 3 to 4 players, 35 to 40 minutes, ages 7+. Now let's see what the actual theme of this is. After years of experimentation in your shared laboratory, you and your fellow alchemists have just successfully transmuted common metals into gold. Now all that's left is perfect the formula, repeating the experiments to find the perfect combination of metals that produces the purest gold. So that's the theme. Really what this is a trick-taking game, like euchre, hearts, spades, any game along that ilk where someone will play a suit, people have to follow suit. But in this one, you're not following suit. You're also trying to collect gold cards that will add to your points that you can also spend to take tricks. It's a little weird. So let's go down the table. Check it out.
Come on, play the game.
All right, so here's a game of Aurum, all set up for 4 players. Now, this is a 2-team trick-taking game. You can play it as 3 players, but you should play it 4 with teams of 2. Partners will sit across from each other, so these 2 are a team, these 2 are a team. To get started, you're going to give each player a 0 gold card if you're playing the basic variant, which is what I'm doing. Then you're going to shuffle all the rest of the cards that look like that. Deal out 12 to each player. There will be 2 left. You'll put them there. Then you're going to put the gold market over here so everybody can see what's going on. These are going to be cards that we're trying to acquire to earn points. And then you're going to have the 3 nuggets off to the side. Each player will get a round card. It's double-sided, but I have it both flipped here just so you can see it. And then you'll pick a first player. Did that. Now, the first thing that happens is people are going to look at their cards. And the cards are really simple. They are 1 through 10 of different suits. So here are my cards. You can see what they look like, just beautiful color cards with 1 through 10, okay? So first thing we're gonna do is we're going to look at our cards and we're going to bid how many tricks we think we can win, all right? And the way you do that is you're going to pick a card and you're going to put it face down. Once everybody's picked, we'll reveal. And then the person who has the highest on the team, that's how many tricks that team is going to take. So I think I'm going to do 4. Okay. And then I'll look at this one. Ooh, they had some good ones. So they're actually going to say 5. And then let me look at these other players because I don't want to actually stick them with a bunch of craziness. This player will say this, and this player will say this. All right, so now that we picked, each player is going to reveal. So this player played 2. I just tuck it under there and get it out of the way. This player played 4. This player played 3, and this player played 5. All right, so this team has to get 3. This team needs to get 5 tricks. You don't have to, but if you can, you'll get extra points, and points are good. Okay, so now we're ready to play. So the way this game works is, when it's your turn to lead, you are going to play a card to the center of the table. Now I don't have a ton of room, so I'm going to try not to make a crazy mess, but you're going to lead the card to the center of the table. Now, highest card's going to win the trick. Gold suit, they're never going to be in your hand, but they're going to be points that you're acquiring that you can spend, is always the trump suit, and the highest gold card in the set will always win the trick. Now, the trick to playing a card is you have to play a different suit than what is led, which is a little different than some of the other games. But that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and go. So I'm going to play that 10 red. They have to play a card. this one. They're going to play a 4 moon. So this is our trick so far. So my partner probably doesn't want to trump me. So they will do a 4 purple. And then this player will do I have a 3. They do not. So they'll do a 1 green. Okay, now, a couple things happen here. Whoever played the highest card wins the trick. So in this case, that's this player. So they'll win the trick. Whoever played the lowest card, though, the lowest non-gold card, will take a gold card from the supply, add it to their point stack, and they now have more points at the end of the game, or an additional card they can use to take tricks. So this player played the trick. So I'll put this over here face up so I know that I won that trick. All right. And we know that the 8 and the 1 of red are not in this game. So let's keep going. We got to get 5 tricks. And I don't trust my partner here, so let's slide it down a little bit. Let's go 9 purple. They're going to pick 4 red. They're going to try to get some gold cards. That's how they're going to play. Then my partner's worried, so they're going to do 10 moon. And then this player, it's a 4. They're happy with the 4, so they will do a 6 blue. Okay, so now this player played the highest card. This player played the lowest card, so they get a 4 from the gold pile into their point pile. They would take a trick. And that's that. Now, that's the way the game's going to keep playing. I'm not going to play through a whole round because you saw how it works. But what I wanted to talk about how the round ends and how you're scoring. So, one thing I didn't talk about is on your turn before you play in a trick, you can spend a gold card, in this case a 0, which is a pretty good deal, to swap one of your bid cards with one of the cards in your hand. If you think you're not going to get your bid, or you think you're going to overshoot your bid, maybe I'll swap that 5 for a 6 because we took 6 tricks. So I take this 5 in my hand, put a 6 out there, because you want to get your bid because you get double the points, and we'll get into that. So that's one thing you can do. So when you can't play a suit card in your hand, because you have to play a different suit, if you can't play a suit card and you don't want to play a gold card, because again they're points, then the round ends. You have to reveal your hand and show that you can't play. Then you're going to add up your points. If you don't meet your bid, you get no points. If you go over your bid, you get the points of your bid. If you get exactly your bid, you get double your bid. So if we got exactly 5, we get 10 points. Plus, you're going to get points based on these little icons on the gold cards. So if this was the case, this team would get 3 points if they met their bid exactly, and 1, 2, 3 more points, so 6 points total, because they have 3 additional icons on their gold. So the bid is collected together, the gold is collected together. Then after everybody looks at their score, whoever has the most points takes one of these gold nuggets, and they won a round. If somebody wins 2 rounds, game is over. If each team's won a round, you play a 3rd round. Whoever wins that is the winner. Now, if there's a tie when you're playing cards, there could be a tie, like everybody plays a 10. Whoever plays the last 10 wins it, or, so if they all play a 10, this player starts 10, 10, 10, 10, this player wins it because they played the last card, right? And that is how you play Aurum. Let's go up to the top, see what you think about it.
What do you think, son? What do you think?
All right, well, that was Aurum. So let's look at the components, because I think these cards are fantastic. The game is just cards. This cool little first player sun marker, and then these awesome golden nuggets. But the cards are great. The gold cards are double-sided, so you don't get them confused with the actual cards in the deck. The art is awesome on them. I love it. How many points they're worth is up here and down here. That's fantastic. Love all that. There's multiple instances of 1, 2, and 3, and then 4 through 8. There's one of each. That's cool. Love these cards. All the cards are fantastic. The art is so good. It has symbols for, color, blindness issues. Love all that. Fantastic cards. Nice quality. Nice size. They shuffle really easily. Super clear rule book. It even tells you what to do for 3-player games. I haven't played a 3-player game. I probably wouldn't, but if you wanted to play a 3-player game, the rules are in here. Gives you what the gold does, reminders. Tells you about an expert mode where you cannot use the 0 cards. Yeah, rule book's great. Components are great. Love the box as well. Good size. It's not super big. Love all that. Oh, this is cool too. Look how shiny that is. Gold. So let's talk about the gameplay. Trick-taking game with partners. When I was in high school, I played a pile and a ton of euchre. Euchre's played in partners. You can play by yourself, but that's weird. Don't do that. So you're always relying on your partner to take some tricks, or you're trying to do some communication without communicating, because you're not really supposed to talk in euchre on what you can do. I don't know if you can in this, but you probably shouldn't. So when I see my partner throw down that they can take 5 tricks, and I know that I can't, then I would make some assumptions about cards that they have in their hand, or I may need to try to score gold cards so I can have those as wilds, so I can get the trump out there and I can take some tricks for them to help them out. If we go over 5, that's fine. We still get 5 points. But you want to get exactly 5 because that's double. But you also want to collect a pile of gold cards. So you're trying to do that. You're trying to collect the gold. You're trying not to spin the cards, but sometimes you may have to spin the cards to adjust the bid or to take a trick that you desperately need. So there's a ton of decisions here, a ton of stuff that's going on. It's a super simple game to teach, really, and it's trick taking, so it's an easy game to play. You play a card and not follow suit in this case, which is a little different too. But you're just the decisions in there. Do you want to play low? Do you want to play high? Are you trying to play not super low because you don't want to get a 1 gold, or are you going to maybe play a 6 so maybe you can get the 6 gold? Super fun. I enjoy this quite a bit. I love trick taking. This is a funky trick taking game. I'm into that. Quirky, funky, esoteric, whatever you want to call it. I like all that, and it looks fantastic. So I'm going to give this a BGM Accept the Seal. This is going to get a 7 out of 10 on BGG, which is a 3.5 out of 5 Frenches. On an arbitrary French scale, that means absolutely nothing. But we like to give it the games that we enjoy, and that's what I'm going to do. So that is Aurum from Panasaurus Games. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and as always, keep gaming.